Was that a fumble?
It was a fumble.
I don't know because he hit the ground, but he didn't have possession.
Yeah, he was losing the ball, and both of them had possession of the ball, and he got up with it. Which I just talked to my baby bro about it. Wasn't supposed to be. You wasn't supposed to stop the call on the field. You're supposed to let the play go, especially if it was a fumble.
I mean, again, see, and I gotta give respect to Kobe Bryant because you know what he did yesterday too.
81 points.
Yeah, he dropped. He re-released that video. So he's throwing shade at the NFL. But again, we've been saying this all year. The referee calls have been suspect. It's suspect to where it's like maybe they might not even be hiding it anymore.
Man, you know they were saying I seen some videos on Twitter. Twitter's a monster.
Oh
you
yeah,
need to get on Twitter. But man, Twitter's
on Twitter.
Well, I don't blame you. Yeah. But they were showing after the game, right? You know, when they hug and stuff. Even the referee tapped Brady on the back, and somebody put in a comment thanking a teammate or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It was something like that. You know, and then I think you know, then I think I think Deion Lewis scored the first touchdown. You know, and then you see the ref in the middle of them like happy. You know, I'm like, that was odd. I seen that live. I was like, that was kind of weird where the referee was right in the middle.
He was leading the chant.
Yeah, he was leading the chant. Yeah, you know, I just find it odd, man. But you know, they made it in. We don't like it. I just, you know, what can you say?
And in Minnesota,
man, y'all boys,
all y'all had to do,
you had one job.
Yeah, one job.
One job.
And they made Casey Keenum look like a second-year starter.
Man, they made him look like the next thing smoking. And you know, I didn't want to watch the pregame because you know all they was gonna talk about. You know what they was gonna talk about. But you know what? I heard. I did see a stat. You know, I'm a stat guy. I did see a stat. Teams that win off of walk-offs, the next week they get blowed out. The next week they get beat bad. And that's what happened to them. Now you would think a miracle would propel you to play better and do good. Now they started off the game great. They went up 7, but then Patrick Robinson sighting.
Patrick
Robinson sighting.
We still got Warner posters. We still got not Warner. We still got APB posters out there
for that 49er game.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, kudos to him and Malcolm Jenkins.
And Dannell Ellaby too.
And Dannell Ellaby. Wow. You know, it's funny. That was a hell of an injury. Did he get cut this season?
That was last. He got cut in the offseason.
He got cut in the offseason because he broke his foot. Right, or something like that?
He had an injury, and that's why we couldn't. Like, we was like, dude, you getting injured too much.
What did Philly do to where it didn't seem like he was injured? He was injured at all.
I don't know.
Did he just not want to play for us?
You know, it's funny you say that because that might have some merit to it. But you know, maybe
we just using him wrong.
No, I don't think it was really because he was getting injured. So I don't know. I think it was. Maybe our doctors were bad. Remember we had that doctor strap.
See, that's probably why he kept getting re-injured because of the.
And maybe that has something.
We got to get it together more.
But I mean, you know, like I said, you can't really, you know, you got to give Philly credit. You know, Nick Foles showed out, but you know the boys, you know, Jenkins and Ellaby and P. Rob, got to give them boys credit.
It's funny because Nick Foles, he got drafted by Andy Reid.
Yes.
He was supposed to be the quarterback of the future. Right. Andy Reid gets fired. Chip Kelly comes in and jettisons Nick Foles. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I think Philly would have been in the same spot a couple years ago with Chip Kelly had Chip Kelly kept him. Because that Philly team that Chip Kelly had wasn't bad. But then he just started alienating all his players. He got rid of his running back. Stupid. Got rid of his receivers. Stupid.
And get rid of quarterback. I think he wanted, which was kind of odd, I think he wanted his system. But, like, okay, well, you do, your first year you had Michael Vick, as you know, he was the starter. No, he was the starter, but then he got hurt and then Foles came in. Because Vick was on that team when we went 27-2. We threw 27 touchdowns, 2 picks. That's his year. We beat him in the first round, beat him in the wild card. But I think he just wanted his own players. And They all left, and then they started to suck.
But see, there's nothing wrong with that, wanting your own players, but don't alienate the guys that you have.
Yeah, I mean,
you know, he threw the baby out with the bathwater, and the soap, and the rubber ducky. He threw it all out, you know. And then, then there was rumors he was trying to get Mariota. Well, why didn't he try to get him? I would have held on the foes and traded him to get Mariota. Yeah, you know, so I just, you know, maybe he might still be in the league, but. You know, so
wasn't he an offensive coordinator somewhere?
Chip Kelly?
Yeah. He was when he got fired. He was offensive coordinator.
He was, and I think I forgot what team. I want to say
the 49ers.
Yeah, I think it was the 49ers. Yeah, so I think now he's gonna be the head coach of Florida Gators.
Is it really?
I think so.
Oh,
I think so. So it's gonna be interesting to see how it goes. But this season has been crazy. Like I said, congratulations to Philadelphia for getting back to the Super Bowl.
Shout out.
This time, finish the deal.
Finish the deal.
Finish the deal. You know, you'll be able to do something that, because I think they went to the Super Bowl with Mike Jaworski, didn't they?
Yes.
And they lost
to the Raiders.
Mm-hmm. So, you know, just finish the deal, man.
You know,
this Philly team. You know what this Philly team reminds me of? The New York Giants, the 19, I want to say 90.
Oh, with
Jeff
Hostetler.
Jeff Hostetler and Phil Simms.
I hope the same result. Because they're going to be a heavy underdog, and they like the Widow's dog match with it because they saying they're underdog.
And it's funny, man. It's funny because, and then you got two former Patriots on that team already.
Chris Long and LeGarrette Blount.
And I know LeGarrette Blount, he's salivating. I know he's salivating. I
hope he be the MVP.
He might be.
He more Chris Long.
He might be. Well, he might be. I mean, you know, he might be. I mean, he's a hard guy to tackle, hard guy to bring down. Big guy. So, I mean, just, you know, reminds me of Brandon Jacobs. I think he's a little bit faster.
Brandon Jacobs faster. But, you know, and the thing about the Philly team, which I like, if they're more balanced, I think their running game was great yesterday. That's what made them, Lewis Foles to hit those bombs, man. But they can make some noise, man. They can make some. I honestly speaking, you know, the Patriots are the Patriots. So, you know, they do what they do.
Yeah.
You know, but like, shout out to Jacksonville. Y'all had a great season, and I'll be bold enough to say that I think Jacksonville and New Orleans are Super Bowl next year.
That's
in Atlanta. I think the Super Bowl's in Atlanta next year.
Well, you know what? If we are in the Super Bowl, that'd be good because that'd be the home away from home.
Pretty much.
You know,
Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah, Mercedes-Benz, yeah. But, man, Jacksonville, man.
Do you think that, let me ask you this real quick, Peter. Do you think it was the inexperience of the team? Because Deion Sanders said that it's a game. Because a lot of, the dude showed a list of all the players that has playoff experience on the Phillies team, and he showed a list of all the players that have experience on the New England team. Prime was saying it's a game. It's just a game. Do what you've been doing for the past 19 weeks. It's just a game. Experience don't matter. It's not like basketball and baseball where you got multiple games. It's one game. Do what you do best and pull it out.
No, I'm going to have to respectfully disagree because when you have playoff experience, there's a savvy that you develop. There's a quirkiness where you can kind of work the refs with a certain type of move. You know, that a guy that doesn't have playoff experience may not be used to getting called. Okay. That you can work on them. You know, with playoff experience, okay. I say playoff experience matters because, you know, if you've never been there before, there's nerves. Now, granted, you can get over the hump, but I go back to when the Saints won the Super Bowl. That first half, we was down 17
nothing. It was 10-0 that one.
10 or 10-3.
10-3, yeah.
10-3.
So then it was 10-3 and a half, I think.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. And again, a lot of the times is you just gotta get the butterflies out your system. Once you get the butterflies out your system, you start to figure. Then it becomes a game. Do what you do.
Do what you do, yeah.
But sometimes when the game sometimes when you get to the game, you know, it's loud. It's a little bit louder than you used to. You know. Yeah. There are more wrinkles. There's more things that you have to pay attention to. It can get to you, but a person with playoff experience, been there before, no problem. You know, it's easier to do what you do when you exactly because you've been there and you have playoff experience.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Because you know, perfect example is what I hate to bring it up, but what happened with Marcus Williams. if he was in that situation, like say if that was Kenny Vaccaro, he might have would have made the tackle because he's, I ain't gonna say he's been there, but I mean he's more of a savvy, he's a vet.
Right.
Unlike Williams was a rookie.
Or he could have been on the field, listen to the call that came in, and okay, we running this play, but corners, this is what I want you to do. I want you to get in a little bit closer because 9 times out of 10, if my hunch is correct, he's gonna be throwing it to we already know they're throwing it to the side.
Yeah, because they're attention.
But play your coverage, play your coverage depth a little bit tighter. Don't be so deep. You know what I'm saying? Play it a little bit tighter.
Yeah, so they don't get a free release.
Exactly.
Yeah, jam them up to mess up the time.
Well, no, not necessarily jam them up, but direct them. Like get him off his route, like push him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like push him. Yeah, I still got it. Yeah. Just get him off their route just a little bit.
They used to do that to me too.
I used to do that to you a lot. I used to, you know what I'm saying? So I still got it. I still got it. Or get up to jam and just rip your shirt. You know what I'm saying? And just rip it. You know what I'm saying? Because that will kind of cause you to go off balance a little bit. And if your eyes
are looking at the secrets.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is stuff he used to do me back in the day.
I do. So,
now ask him if it worked though.
Not all the time.
Sometimes.
Not all the time.
But that's a good point.
But that's where experience comes in, because with the experience you learn different techniques. Whereas you can do this, the refs ain't gonna see it. You can get away with it.
Especially the Patriots, right?
Especially the Patriots. So, like I said, Deontay's played this game at the highest level. But I'm just gonna disrespect him.
Yeah.
I've never won a Super Bowl. Don't plan on winning one, but I respectfully disagree.
You probably will win one through your sons, though.
Maybe, and I'm gonna talk all the crap out.
Yeah,
Don't
be like LeVar Ball.
I want to be exactly like LeVar Ball.
Oh, that mercy.
I'm gonna be exact. I love LeVar Ball. Love that dude.
Nah, I love what he do.
Love that dude. Just don't disrespect Nas. Don't disrespect Nas.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But so. Okay, well, actually, obviously we got 2 weeks. The game's on the 4th.
Yeah.
So we.
Why are we playing but why are we playing a Pro Bowl?
You know what, man? I honestly not tripping on the Pro Bowl because we got 7 Saints gonna be in there. Pro Bowl.
Great, wonderful, but again, like I say, the Pro Bowl should be at the beginning of the season. The reason being is
everybody's healthy.
Everybody's healthy.
And then the dudes that go to the Super Bowl get to play again.
Exactly. Yeah. Not only that, but number 2. I also think that they need to expand the roster of the Pro Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Do what, 75?
Yeah, do go 70 to 75. Derek Carr, he's taking Tom Brady's place. How?
He might have been an alternate.
Wow. Is Alex Smith in the Pro Bowl?
I don't think so.
Okay, snub. So, all I'm saying,
he might be though.
Right. And then on top of that, again, shout out to Canton, Ohio. Shout out to Canton, Ohio. But that is where the Pro Bowl should be, in Canton.
I agree.
On that field.
Yeah, I agree.
At the Hall of Fame. Just don't call that the Hall of Fame game.
Yeah, I like that. I think we talked about that.
Yeah, we talked about it, but
like
that's where the Pro Bowl should be. Have it in Canton.
But I think the hardest thing about that, my brother, is that a lot of those teams, like they mainly have 2 teams that know that's going to be in the Hall of Fame game. They're usually in camp like maybe 2 weeks ahead of time. So if those 2 teams have a player that's in it, and then you got, I think which is sad to say because the NFL is $1 billion company.
Yeah.
But I think what they do is so many players they got to call. Right? But then you got to expand the roster. So who else you do? You put in all the alternates. It's just so many players that you got to call to get them in one place.
Here's the thing, man. And here's the thing. If you have been elected into the Pro Bowl, okay, you should only play a quarter.
Okay. I mean, so everybody gets a chance to play.
Everybody gets a chance to play.
Yeah.
You get more people in Canton. NFL will get more money. Because people will be going, you have tourist attractions, you get the Hall of Fame and stuff like that. Granted, there ain't too much else to do in Canton. But, you going there for the history and the passion.
That's probably why they don't do it, though. As you say that, that's probably why. Because this is I think it's in Orlando.
What, the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, I think it's on,
And see, but again, okay, so, but then on top of that, though, with the money that they're generating in Canton, you can develop Canton. You know, you can get
true.
more things.
Yeah, you can get some attractions out
Yeah,
there.
I mean, and hell, this grass turned white out in Ohio during the summertime. So I mean, you can get them in there. You just gotta, you know, I mean, if you build it, they can come. They will come.
Because I know the stadium is nice. Because Tom Benson.
The stadium that Benson built. Yeah, absolutely.
I think ain't it the Tom Benson Dome or something? Oh, Tom Benson Stadium.
Yeah, Tom Benson Stadium. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I mean, again, you know, we do. We really, really do. So that's what. Or you know what? If you don't want if you want the Hall of Fame in Canton, okay, well, have the Hall of. I'm still sticking with the Hall of Fame game should be the Pro Bowl. There should be no game played between the championship games and the Super Bowl. That should be strictly rest. Everybody's rested. Everybody's well prepared.
I don't understand why they changed it because remember it used to be after
the Super Bowl because nobody watches it. Nobody watched it. See, they trying to get people to still watch the Pro Bowl. You know, they trying to garner some type of interest in the Pro Bowl. You know,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna watch it because Breeze and Kamara.
I mean, if you're a fan of it, that's fine. But that's why I say, okay. See, and this is another reason why I say that the Pro Bowl needs to be the Hall of Fame game. After the Super Bowl, the guff is empty. You know, you got college basketball. That's the next thing.
Right, yeah.
Right?
Then the NBA playoffs.
Right, and then the NBA playoffs, right. But when the NBA playoffs end in June, early June this year, I'm saying, they're calling it now early June, you got the majority of June and you got July. And you know these dudes be on here, man, just trying to find things to talk about. Yeah. You know, so why not have that Hall of Fame game early? So, boom, you know, that, I mean, by the time the NFL season starts, everybody's thirsting for football. I think the only reason why another reason why they probably won't do that is because if you notice, all the Hall of Fame games, somebody gets hurt. So you don't want your Pro Bowlers and your All Stars getting hurt before the season too. True. That's the only. I think that's another thing that they might. Okay, fine, but you're right. But who's to say they won't get hurt in this Pro Bowl? Technically, dude, there's been people that got injured in the Pro Bowl. Right, but you got more time off than if you play like in the middle. If you played it like in the end of January, say somebody tweak an ankle. Hey, I don't have no more games. Hey, I'm good. But say somebody tweak an ankle or break a femur or something in August, then they out. Well, okay, here's what you do for everybody that plays. You know, I mean, guarantee their contract for a year. Yeah. Guarantee their money. I mean, you know, they hurt. Guarantee their money. You know, but again, because you remember Drew got hurt in the Pro Bowl. Remember? He did. Yeah. He got hurt in the 06 season. Really? Yeah, man, when he was first year with the Saints, he got hurt in the Pro Bowl. Man, I think his elbow or something. It was something. I was like, I said, Drew don't need to play. You know see what I'm saying? But he was okay. You're gonna have all these guys thirsting to get back on that field. And what better way to do that than have them going up against the best competition? That's true. You know, that's true. Because who wants to see Denver and Philly? Well, I didn't say Philly. Who wants to see Denver and Tampa Bay? Yeah. Who wants to see the third and fourth stringers? Exactly. Exactly. I mean, if you like football, exactly. But also too, okay. Another thing is, the Hall of Fame's getting inducted. I guess you could say, well, that'd be kind of hard to do too, the way they teams play each other. Yeah, because you can have about 7 Hall of Famers, but then you got like 7 different teams, or maybe one. So that would be kind of hard. I think they've done that a couple of times where they had a couple Dallas players go in. So I think when Jerry Jones went to the Hall of Fame, I think his Cowboys played. Yeah, because I know when Ricky Jackson went to the Pro Bowl, we played Steelers. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, so I mean that's one thing. That's one thing. But you know, it's in the 11th hour. Patriots versus Philly, rematch of the 2006 Super Bowl, or 2005, 2006 Super Bowl. Maybe Philly can avenge the sins of that team. I still haven't forgiven Philadelphia for what they did to McNabb. I understand, you know, he was getting a little long in the tooth. I think T.O. bought that on himself. Because, man, them dudes should have at least 3 rings. Them dudes should have at least 3 rings, dude. I mean, bro, wasn't nobody beating that. Wasn't nobody messing with Philly, man. They had a good squad, man. Wasn't nobody messing with Philly, man.
Yeah,
Philly was a beast, man. Yeah, they had a great beast. But I mean, again, you know, I wish our Saints could have been in it. I would have loved to see how the Saints would have did against the Patriots, but
or even Philly,
or even Philly. But I guess that's why we have you know, John Madden football, so you can have the Saints playing them on that. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, man. So, like I said, this is, you know, obviously, you know, not a lot of Saints talk.
Right, true.
You know.
I'm, like I said, looking at free agency. You got some pretty interesting free agents coming up.
I seen the list.
And so, you know, Saints, we might have some money to spend. I don't know if necessarily you can always get better. Of course, at any one position, you can always get better. But, you know, I would like to see what our team look like when the starters are
healthy. And, you know,
16 games.
You kind of hard pressed to go through the season without any major injuries, you know. But I would love, you're right, I would love to see them because, like I said, we had like 20-something people on injury reserve. So you would love to see how that team would look against a Minnesota or Philly or New England. You know, but you're right, man. Now, you know, I think
maybe another pass rusher.
I was thinking that. I was thinking another pass rusher on the other opposite end of Cam.
Yeah.
And
not a linebacker. I don't think a linebacker.
I think we good. I think we good at linebacker because you got Klein. You know, get you another outside linebacker.
Anzalone.
Anzalone. Yeah, you know, get you another outside linebacker and put Robinson back as a backup. And you know, you got Klein coming back.
Well, Robinson didn't do pretty bad.
He did okay. I mean, you know, he has some. He's kind of getting older, so you want to get somebody younger.
Yeah.
Get you another receiver. Yeah. Get you another receiver because you might maybe in the second round because third. No, we don't have a third round. Well, we don't have a second round. We got a third because we know we got that for Camaro.
And get you a tight end.
Definitely get you a tight end.
Get you a tight end.
Now I would get a pass rusher maybe in the first round.
Yeah.
But definitely get you a receiver. You got because Snead might be on the outs. I don't know if that 4th and 10 play he made.
Snead and Coleman might be on the outs.
Yeah. So I mean, you need your speedster. You know, you still gonna have Ginn. I think Ginn signed a 2-year deal for all three. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So you still have Michael Thomas, which is your linchpin, and you got Ginn, but you need your another guy. You still got Tommy Lee. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
He made a bonehead special teams play too.
Yeah. So, but you know, get you another receiver. You know, get you an outside line. Get you a pass rusher, defensive tackle. Defensive end for the other end. You know.
And just imagine, dude, what this defense would have looked like if Fairley played.
Oh man. See, you know, I don't think is he playing? Is he gonna play?
I don't know.
Condition.
I don't know, but I know that play that he made, the walk-off play that your boy made, if that would have been Fairley, it would have never happened because Fairley would have clogged that middle up. Fairley would have pushed that lineman right into him. You know? But not taking nothing away from that defensive line, you guys played miraculous.
Yeah. I like
overachieved.
Yeah, and I like the steps that they're making, and like I said, they're young because you got Onyemata, you got Rankins, you got Cam. You know what I'm saying?
On your mind.
Yeah, so they got, like I said, they can do nothing but get better. Like I said, nobody's poaching that Nolan or nobody's poaching that Dennis Allen, so they can keep their core. Nobody's. Matter of fact, I think that if an old boy is going, the Patriots defensive coordinator is going to Detroit.
Yeah.
So I think if they don't hire with them, they might be looking at Aaron Glenn as a defensive coordinator because he played under Belichick with the Jets. So we might lose him, maybe. But man, shout out to before we go, shout out to Steve Hicks. He was a defensive coordinator for the Panthers, and he got hired on as Arizona. He's a black coach. He got hired on as Arizona's head coach.
Good deal.
So that's a good look. Good look out.
He does sound familiar too.
But see, he was their defensive coordinator for 1 year because remember the guy that was a defensive coordinator before went to Buffalo.
Yeah.
So he was and their defense was great.
It was.
We beat them 3 times.
Yeah, but I mean,
they were good.
They were pretty solid.
They were solid. Shout out to him. He got a
shout out to him. But Arizona, he's a black coach.
So hold on to him.
So hold on to him. Yeah. He's not gonna be able to wave no magic wand and fix all your problems. No. All right, it doesn't.
The defense will get better.
The defense is already good. Yeah. You know, it's just he would have to get his guy in there. You know, whether it be a draft pick, whether it be, you know, a free agent, quarterback, proven.
Right.
But give this man a chance to develop his team.
Yeah, give him 5 years.
Yeah, give him 5 years. What does it hurt? I mean, you know, Bruce Arians, what you gave Bruce Arians 4?
Was it 4 years?
I think so, yeah. Well, you mentioned 2017. Actually gave him 5, because remember, he left after the 2012 season with Chuck Pagano.
Yeah.
So, I mean, give that man a shot.
Yeah, because what, Arizona made the playoffs, twice? In his tenure? Because remember, they lost in the championship game to the Panthers, and I think they didn't make it back ever since. I think they might have made it one more year.
Maybe so, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so if you give him 5 years and he made the playoffs twice or once, I mean, you know what I'm saying? So just give him, be patient.
Yeah.
But matter of fact, another good thing is, not a good thing, but the Panthers, they hired up within. So it's another black dude that's a defensive coordinator with the Panthers. So I like that. That's progress.
Like I said, man, be on the lookout. I believe the Ron Rivera tree is going to be pretty solid,
I like his tree, man.
Yeah.
I like his tree.
Because like I said, he's a defensive guy.
Yeah.
And
85 best.
85 best. He's a defensive guy. And, I mean, he just, again, we were talking about it earlier off Cam. Cam Newton. If you want to really stay in the upper echelon, man, you got to start learning how to put touch on the ball. You can't keep throwing off your back foot, and you can't keep trying to throw the ball 100 miles an hour on a 10-yard route. You got to be able to just like.
Yeah, you got to have touch, man.
Yeah, you got to have some touch.
You got to have some touch, man.
Yeah.
But anything else?
Nah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I mean, just waiting on you to tally up my victory.
Yeah, I told him, if anybody can do it, that they can do it and just text it to me. But yeah, I will try to tally it up. It's a lot of shows, man. Because you remember we had a gap. So, but yeah, I'll try to get it. That's like 45 minutes of show. That take.
Just skip to the end. Skip to the thing.
Skip to a Saturday. Man, I don't want to go to Saturday and do some Cali. Some people that's off on Mondays and Sundays can do it. But that's our show for today, man. Y'all like, share, subscribe. Appreciate y'all watching. Y'all give us your Super Bowl prediction. I guess I know we're a week off. Somebody might injure Brady might injure his hand again.
Or somebody gonna do something stupid, get caught with a DUI the night before the Super Bowl. Stupid. Or get caught with prostitutes in the hotel room.
Yeah,
Eugene Robinson.
Something stupid to happen. Anyway, y'all give us your prediction. You know what I'm saying? Give us what y'all think, and y'all be safe, stay warm.
Yeah, because it's about to get cold again.
So y'all be safe. We out.